Welcome to the boat show. I'm Bill Hackett. We're coming to you from Stuart, Florida, and we're lucky enough to be aboard Riviera Motor Yachts USA debut for the 585 SUV. Let's check her out. Gaining access for the bow is a snap on both the port and starboard side. There's generous side decks and very safe coming up here, again with the stainless rails to hold on to if you need. You can step out from the captain and first mate's helm chair through a watertight door, and then as you come up to this U-shape sofa up here, you can catch the rays. We have easy access, step right in through here, and then on top of it, you can just imagine we can throw the graphite poles up, put some shade up, and tuck ourselves out of the way of the sun. There's also a great sound system up here, actually underneath the hood, so you can really hear that thing absolutely thump, thump, thump for the greatest sound. This is a great family boat, and this SUV really comes alive in the back end. We have 3 levels of living here, whether you're going to spend it during the day or the evening. We have the alfresco dining area. A couple steps down, we have the cockpit, and then starting here on the aft platform, this boat really comes alive. You could really see yourself casting, with a couple of rods out here with the family, looking for that fresh catch. And you can bring them on board. And then we have a great railing system here. It's reminiscent of a super yacht. I can pull these up and tuck them away just in front of the transom, and it's very neat and clean. Then of course we have the hydraulic platform. I can keep my tender on there. I can get the kids on and off the boat very easily, and even have a freshwater wash down to wash the kids off or my feet off as I step in. So stepping into the cockpit area, again, a ton of space. And it's a really transformative area because this is where we're going to do all of our cooking. We have a great summer kitchen back here. We also have a chopping table, which we can prep our food. Maybe you're going to prep bait if you're actually fishing. And of course, we have an ice maker back here, tons of storage, and then all of our hookups for shore power and everything else that you need. We have a flip up, flip down, forward facing transom seat as well. The quality of construction shows all over this vessel, but right here in the cleat setup in the aft end, look at the stainless here. This setup is absolutely beautiful. It's never going to rust, and it's very robust. So just forward on the port side, you have access for all 3 fuel tanks, and there's a LED fuel indicator so you can see on the outside what percentage of the tank is full. Then back on both the port and starboard side, we have aft docking station, so you can slide this bad boy in and out without a hitch. The alfresco dining area keeps us engaged with everybody into the salon and then down to the platform and cockpit. A very transformative space. Why is that? First, we have hatches overhead that are electric so we can get a breeze in. Then we have a sliding glass door and a sliding window so we can open this all up. Today we have a screened enclosure, but you can enclose it to keep the bugs out or open it up to get that fresh breeze. So this L-shaped seating area, we can have it set up right now as a dining settee. This table flips in, very convertible. It also lowers down to a day bed, so if you get a few party crashers, you have room over here, and then there's a nice little sofa on the port side that has a flip-out day bed as well. You never know who's going to show up on board. What I love the most, I think, about these Rivieras is the woodwork. I love the smell of them, and check out this inlaid table. All right, it's finished on both sides. It's just absolutely impeccable. So, in addition to this area being open and breezy, we can include air conditioning here. And of course, we have our fusion head unit here, up in the bow, down below. You can always ready to change that party around. One step up, take your sunglasses off, and you're in the salon. You might need them in here because there's a tremendous amount of natural light coming in from this glass. And we have lights overhead, which really make this surfaces in here absolutely pop. So we have Corian countertops all over. Here on the starboard side, we have our C-Zone. So C-Zone allows you to control everything internally with the boat, your bilges, to your air conditioning, to your electronics, right at hand. And this one also comes with your iPad controls. So even if you're far away from the C-Zone system itself, just control everything through the iPad. On the starboard side, we have an L-shaped sofa, and then above we have storage, and then just behind me we have a TV which raises and lowers. But we also have this swing out window which allows a nice little breeze in along with a slider. And then again we have more refrigeration over here. Then we have a U-shaped galley with a full-size refrigerator, melee appliances including an induction stovetop. Hey, what more do you need out here to be well taken care of and take care of your guests? Now, you could have a crew on here, but why would you? This boat is really ready to single hand by yourself and you and your first mate. Let's go up to the helm and see what she's all about. The helm is on the port side, and there's two super comfortable seats for the captain and first mate. Armrest fully bolstered, the upholstery is beautiful, but the rest of the family can enjoy the cruising experience up here on the starboard side with this nice little L-shaped sofa and relax. And then just behind me, you can keep engaged with everybody else in the salon. And occasionally, maybe you want to come inside from the alfresco dining experience, and we have this beautiful flip-out table so you can relax with the family and enjoy a meal. Check out that shine. When you're ready to spend the night on the Hook, just step down below and we have a 3-cabin setup. So the VIP is forward, and right now we have a lot of natural light coming in, and it really makes that woodwork absolutely pop. I love the Riviera woodwork. The craftsmanship is absolutely just impeccable. We have a full ensuite in there, plenty of storage. Your guests are going to be very well taken care of. The second cabin is set up right now in a bunk, but you can slide it together for a full berth, and then we have a shared day head with a separate shower. Now, let's step into the master. How lovely is this primary? As you would expect, it's full beam, very light in here with the natural light and overhead lighting we have in here. Of course, full ensuite, and we have a nice little nook there for your guests. We talk about storage, we have it for the days. We have a nice lounger over here to relax in the morning with a cup of coffee. Of course, while you're under passage, you have plenty of room for all the particulars. Check out the generous bed. We have a TV, and just behind we have crew quarters if you want to have a captain for the weekend, let them take the helm. We also have all your laundry set up back there as well. Luxury comes in many ways, shapes, or form, and here at the helm, I think some of the technology is fantastic. We love the woodwork. We love that blue water build. You know, it's a very robust boat. It's going to cut through everything. But, you know, getting in and out of dock is sometimes a challenge for people. So first and foremost, when you're ready to throw the hook, I can just set the hook out right here, but I have a camera assist so I can see it. Actually, if I need to clean the hook, I raise it up just above the, just below the water line, and rinse it off, get the mud right off, good to go. Put it into its place, and then when I'm ready to get in and out of port, I just click on the aft camera, and I can see myself slowing it down to the dock before I get to the port and starboard aft docking stations. Great. So I have a triple screen Garmin array up here, all my telemetry. I got my chart plotter set up. Of course, we're going to look for fish because we're going to cast all day long on this, and everything you need right here up at hand. I have my C-Zone, I have my Volvo Penta controls because this one's powered by twin Volvo Penta D13s and their IPS 1200s, and that gives you 900 horsepower. And we'll show you what that means in a few minutes. So she has a length overall of 58 feet 11 inches, and she has a beam of 18 feet 7 inches. Very beamy boat, but she's a very robust build. But honestly, up here at the helm, very manageable. You feel like it's easy transition if you're coming up in class, and this boat has class, let me tell you. All right, let's kick it up. You can see how smoothly she comes up out of the water, the nose coming up a little bit. And we're going to ease it off. So right now we're going about 16 knots. into a little bit of a headwind. Not much chop today, but you know this boat can go right through it, no problem. So she has a fuel capacity of 1,189 gallons, and we have almost 400 nautical miles, or 391 nautical miles of range at cruising speed. So right now we're cruising right around 1920. It's a nice smooth ride. It's a beautiful day out here in Stuart. You couldn't ask for much more, but really what we want to do now is just pin it and see how she goes. You know, you really need to check your chart to see how fast you're going, because before you know it, we're getting up our speed. It's hard to tell. I'm already at 27 knots, the nose is coming down, and it's a very comfortable ride, very stable, and honestly, we're already going 33 knots, and it's hard to tell. Super comfortable ride, inside, it's just, everything is holding in place. Man, what a beautiful riding boat we have. .33 knots, settling right in. Yeah, I'm right at 34.5 knots right now. A very safe, very comfortable ride. If you're stepping up from a smaller boat to this one, the luxury is on point, but really this, at the helm, I think it really has a small boat feel for navigation. So we have the Humphrey stabilization. Right now we're going right around 25, 26 knots. And as we put it into a turn, the stabilizers are going to counteract the boat, so we have almost no roll. Let's do a little S-turn here. Man, it's hard to turn. It's hard for the camera to tell that we're actually turning here. Putting it hard over. You can see no list of the boat. The Humphrey fin stabilization is doing its job. Come back around one more time. And then we're going to turn this bad boy all the way around and try to jump our wake, but you won't be able to tell because the ride on this boat is superb. Again, we're nice, the nose is down. I got great visibility. All right, two things I want to talk about as we pass over this wake. Hardly throwing much of a wake at all, and man, this thing cuts right through it like nothing. Very comfortable ride. So what you should do if you live in the United States, Stuart is a great place to go for a boat ride, and it's also the home base for Riviera in the United States. So come on down, take one for a sea trial, and see the seaworthiness, see the luxury, and touch it for yourself. I'm Bill, and we'll see you next time.